What is a CPU? How does a CPU work? What does a CPU look like and where is it located? Those are all questions I'll be answering in this video. So the CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is effectively the brain of any computer and is responsible for interpreting and executing most of the commands from the computer's other hardware and software. All sorts of devices use a CPU, including desktops, laptops, tablets, smartphones and even your TV. Intel and AMD are the two most popular CPU manufacturers for desktops, laptops and servers, while Apple, Nvidia and Qualcomm are big smartphone and tablet CPU makers. So what does a CPU look like and where is it located? Well, a modern CPU is usually small and square, with many short rounded metallic connectors on its underside. Some older CPUs have pins instead of metallic connectors. The CPU attaches directly to a CPU socket, or sometimes a slot, on the motherboard. The CPU is inserted into the socket pin side down, and a small lever helps to secure it in place. After running for even a short while, modern CPUs can get very hot. To dissipate this heat, it's almost always necessary to attach a heatsink and a fan directly on top of the CPU. Typically these come bundled with a CPU purchase. In the CPU there are two primary components. The first component is the ALU, or Arithmetic Logic Unit, and this performs mathematical, logical and decision operations. The second component is the CU, or Control Unit, and this directs all the processor's operations. Over the history of processors, the speed, normally referred to as the clock speed, and capabilities of the processor have dramatically improved. For example, the first microprocessor was the Intel 4004. That was released on November 15, 1971, and that had 2,300 transistors and performed 60,000 operations per second. The Intel Pentium processor has 3.3 million transistors and performs around 188 million instructions per second. But how fast does a CPU transfer data? Well, as with any device that utilises electrical signals, the data travels very near the speed of light, which is 299,792,458 meters a second. How close to the speed of light a signal can get depends on the type of metal in the wire through which the signal is travelling. Most electrical signals are travelling at about 75 to 90% the speed of light. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, consider subscribing and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or future video ideas. I'd love to hear them, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.